Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. So, today I'm going back again to the properties for sale in this town, which I made the last two videos about properties for sale in Fivizzano. So, Fivizzano, this municipality, this town in Massa Carrara Province, Tuscany Region, in the northern part of the Tuscany region at the border with Liguria region and Emilia-Romagna region. So let me show you today this property for sale. So Terrace House in Strada Statale 63, centro di Fivizzano. So we are in, it's not really in the center of Fivizzano. So 90,000 euro, that's the asking price. 11 rooms, 285 square meters. So we are going to investigate about this property for sale. Now, if you like this type of video, please put like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it doesn't cost anything. And you are helping my channel to grow. Alright, so now let's enter into this property for sale, which I found quite interesting. Now, let's start saying that this property is not in Fivizzano. We are a few kilometers away from Fivizzano, but we are closer to bigger towns and bigger and closer to the sea. So I will show you later on Google Maps the position of the house itself. All right, so now let's start reading the description of the house. So, terraced house for sale in Strada Statale 63. So, Strada Statale 63 is what we call superstrada in Italian. It's like a super road. Is not That's the literal translation of superstrada. It's not a motorway, okay, but it's one of the main roads in the area. So the house itself is on this road. So uh, it's not a house in the old part of the towns, or it's not a countryside house, but it's a house that is on this main road, which it might be better for people who like to commute to other towns. So easy to reach. So there are some advantages and some disadvantages about having a house on a main road. In the end, as I always say, the perfect house doesn't exist. So there is always to compromise when we are choosing a house. But in this case, anyway, I found this house very interesting for the reason that the asking price is not high. We are under 100,000 euros. It's very spacious. So we are talking about 285 square meters, 11 rooms and parking included. So, and it's not in need of renovation. So these three are the characteristics that made me choose this house and to make a video just for this house on purpose. So, property description. Now, the description is not huge. We'll try to read slowly and to understand um, how the house is made, was built. So, semi-detached house with a large terrace set in a village with amenities. Now, let's start with this sentence. So, it's a semi-detached house, large terrace, which is a plus, always to have a nice terrace, and it's not completely isolated, even if it's on this main road, SS63, that you can find on Google, and it's not in Fivizzano. It's still close to other little towns around Fivizzano. So you still have access to services and amenities. Then the property comprises of entrance hall, bedroom, cellar, storeroom, boiler room, garage, courtyard, and business premises with bathroom and storeroom on ground floor. So, let me give you a description. There is a business premise with a bathroom and a storeroom. This is just about the business premise. Then there is a courtyard. Then there is a garage, always on the ground floor. There is a main entrance, which is separate from the shop and give you access to a big room on the ground floor, a cellar, um, and it's a separate access from the shop. And then sharing the entrance, you have the staircase leading to the first floor, where there is a hall, a kitchen, dining room, living room, three bedrooms, storeroom, two bathrooms, balcony, and terrace of 30 square meters, and all on the first floor. Then there is a central heating natural gas, but the central heating is for all these premises, for all, um, because it's like the property is divided in three different I'd say four different properties. One is the shop, one is the property on the ground floor, and even on the first floor, I see two separate properties. Um, I will show you also later on the floor map because there is a decent floor map. Okay, so we read the description of the house, and now let's read the basic features. Now, terraced house, two floors, 285 square meters built, 220 meters of floor area because there is a plot of land, a little garden plus the terrace, 11 rooms, three bathrooms, three bathrooms because I think they consider one bathroom in the business shop in the in the business premise, plus two bathrooms for upstairs on the first floor for the two separate apartments. Three bathrooms, terrace and balcony, garage and parking space included in the price. Second hand, good condition. I'd say is in a very good condition. Storeroom, orientation south, east, west, individual heating, natural gas, and so on. All right, then let's start having a look at the pictures. So, as I said, the house itself is on this main road called SS63. So, basically, it's very easy to reach. You don't have to drive in narrow roads or where the road conditions are not good. Then, from outside, we can say that the house itself is in a very good condition. I see a kind of new roof. Let me give you a quick description of the property itself. So here we have the business premise with the toilet and the storeroom in the business. Then here we have a window of what we have on the ground floor, which so this is the main entrance. The main entrance leads you through to the ground floor space, which is not an apartment, plus has the staircase that are leading to the first floor where I see two apartments. And these four windows are the windows that belong to the property. One, two, three, and four. This, what we see here, this entrance door, it looks like doesn't belong to this property. But the window over this entrance door, yes. Then let's go to the next picture. Okay, as we see, we are on the main road here. Now, the problem of being on the main road could be that maybe it's a tiny bit noisy, but for example, the noise is always possible to prevent the noise with double glazed window or triple glazed window. So to make kind of more silent in the house. So then we see that there is this balcony with a terrace here, where there is this person here. This terrace belong to the house. Also, we have another little balcony here. Then here I read trattoria, so there is a restaurant beside. Then because you because this business shop belongs to the property, I don't know if it's rent out or belong to the owner. I don't know, so this should be investigated. Okay, so here we have a view from the terrace, which is nice. Again, we have the main road, but in these villages, it's a common thing anyway to have houses on the main roads. Then again, it might give easy access to transportation and so on. Then let's have a look here, the following picture. So here we have a picture on the left of the main entrance door. See it from inside, and with this door on the left leading to what is the ground floor apartment, let's say. And then here on the right, we have the entrance door behind us, and then we have the staircase, on the right, the door that we don't see here leading to the ground floor apartment, plus a storage room here, and the staircase leading to the first floor. And here we also can see the access to the terrace. All right, then obviously I'm not gonna spend a lot of words about the condition of the house because I say that everything is in a very good order, means that ready to live, keys in hand, as I used to say, always. All right, so next picture. Again, here we have a picture of the corridor leading to the first floor. Here we see this mezzanine door leading to the terrace, and the picture on the right so is taken from the mezzanine with the terrace door behind us. And then we can see that once we are on the first floor, we see one door on the left and one door in front of us. I see this by the floor map that we're gonna see in a while, like two separate apartments. So I'd say that the door on the left is leading to one apartment, the door on the right is leading to another one. So that's, but it all belongs to one owner. So, okay, then next, here we have a picture of the living room, which I think it belongs to the apartment, which the entrance is on the left. All right. So this is what they're showing first. Um, so this room, it seems like is facing two sides because has a window plus a balcony. Anyway, again, I see radiators. I don't see any mold. I don't see any leakages. I see the house is in a very good condition. Okay, so here there is another picture of the living room. This is the same living room with with access to the balcony. Again, here, for example, I would I see the only thing that I should change to avoid the noise are the frames of the windows and the balcony. These are the only It's the only thing that I see that should be done to avoid the noise in case anyway we like this type of property. I think I see another radiator. Let me go back. So this room has two radiators, which is even better, probably because the room is quite spacious. So it's important sometimes to have two radiators, two heaters, in case to heat the property properly. Okay, here we have another picture of the terrace, which is nice, which has a beautiful view. Now, it's nothing amazing, but you have view to valley, a bit of forest, so It's nice overall. And again, I see everything is in order. So I see, for example, these blinds are good. I would change only the frames of the windows, but the blinds itself, for example, here, they are in a very good condition. It seems like they were renewed recently. Okay, here we have another view of the terrace. Lovely space. Probably there is another part here over this wall which is facing a tiny bit of forest as well. This then probably this belong, I mean, not probably, but this area belongs to someone else. Anyway, there's nothing to share, it's only uh, the neighbor. Okay, so here we have another view of the terrace facing the inner part of the house, the rear side of the house, the one that is not on the road. Again, I see the gutters are new, in a good condition. Fences are all in a good condition. I see a tap here, an outdoor tap, which is quite interesting. Okay, then here we have a corridor. Probably this always belonged to the corridor of the apartment when we were when we saw the picture of the first floor with the two entrances. This is probably taken is the apartment on the left with the entrance on the left, and this is facing the corridor. I can see the kitchen here on the left. Um, yeah, which is facing the rear side of the house, while this door probably is the bedroom facing the front side. Then here we have a bathroom in a good condition, so can be used as it is. So here we have a dining room, which is quite interesting. Here we have a bedroom and with a window here. Anyway, again, everything looks in a very good condition. It will be interesting to know if the house is sold with furniture or not. Then here we have the kitchen. Nice, lovely. Here we have another bedroom. Okay, because the apartment on the left had two bedrooms, one kitchen, one living room, one bathroom. But we are going to see on the floor map anyway. So here also the floor, it's a bit older, but I think they kept on purpose this floor because it's a stylish floor. I can see. So they when they renewed the property, they didn't change on purpose. I think simply because the old stylish floors are always nice. Okay, then here I think we are in the other property. The property that when we had a look at the stairs, not the entrance on the left, but the entrance that was in front of the stairs. Because in the description it was saying kind of small room, a bathroom. Again, maybe the other bathroom is in a tiny bit better condition, but also here I say that everything looks in order. I don't see any leakages. Again, that's very important. Now this is the kitchen, another kitchen again because we are talking about two separate apartments, and this is probably now. I'm not sure if this is a room this is one bedroom on the apartment on the first floor, or this is the room that was described on the ground floor. So, by the ceiling, I might guess this is the room on the ground floor, but this is my guess. All right, so here again we are back on the ground floor. This is kind of storage room or cellar, can be used as a cellar. Here there is the cellar again, was used as a little laboratory. We can see the tools and we can see also the entrance of the garage. And the garage entrance is from the right hand side of the shop that was rent out. All right, so let's have a look here. Let's enlarge the picture and let's start from the ground floor. So basically, let's start from the right. Here we have the entrance for the garage. This is private area that is leading to the garage. So here, negozio, we have the shop. So the shop has a little storage room plus a toilet. Okay. Then the other entrance is the main entrance of the house. We saw the mezzanine here with access to the terrace. And then, so basically, here on the ground floor, we have this room, which I think is one of the last pictures that I show you, plus a storage room, cantina, cellar, that's what we call cellar, plus caldaia is the boiler. There is a room, little room for the gas boiler heating. All right, then there is another little storage room plus corte, means that this is another private space that belongs to the property. It's an outdoor area. Now, they didn't show any picture of this corte, that's what they call it, but it's simply a backyard. And then let's go to the first floor. So here we see the stairs leading to the first floor. Then once we are here on the first floor, we have one entrance leading to one apartment and another entrance leading to another apartment. I would simply divide here, and I would make maybe a rental opportunity for this small apartment. And then there is the house, the main apartment itself, let's call it the main apartment, which is quite spacious, decent, with the terrace. And I think the terrace is on the mezzanine because the entrance was showing from here. So the floor map of the terrace is not really perfect, or maybe there is access from the bedroom to the terrace, but let's stay 1 second here. So let's enter in the first apartment. I saw a narrow room here when where there was a single bed, let's say, that I wouldn't use as a bedroom for it personally. I would use it more as a living area space. Then we have one bedroom, camera. Then we have one kitchen and one bathroom. So this could be easily rent out as a business opportunity. With the opportunity to generate an income, let's say. Then here on the other door, the other entrance, we have the kitchen, one bedroom, another bedroom, one bathroom, and the living room, which we saw before with facing two sides. So one window and a balcony with access to the terrace from the living room. I think here is just a window from the bedroom. Then we have another bedroom. So here I'd say that I see a great potential behind this property. First, because the location is very easy to reach if we consider that there is a shop. Plus the fact that so it could give you a rental income from the shop, plus another could generate another income from this property here, and personally living in this area, plus the area on the ground floor that should be studied a bit better, what to do with just one room with no bathroom, to be honest, but can be used just as an extra space, an extra living room, a studio, an office. Could be just an office. All right, the floor map anyway I think was clear, and then it shows also that there is a plot of land with a tiny bit of forest here that belongs to the property. That's a plus. It's always nice to have your own little plot of piece of forest, let's say, because I saw trees and here they call it bosco. So bosco, it's a part of a forest. All right, so now here the pictures are over. They are not showing the exact location here, so probably they don't want to disclose. So this is Fivizzano. Now, to go to the property itself, you need to drive for around 11 minutes from Fivizzano, going to La Spezia direction. So this is leading to the sea. Let's say you are closer to the sea. This now let me go on Google Maps to show you the position of the house. So here basically we have again. So I lost. Anyway, the area is this one here, where we see Rometta. This is the area where the property is close. I don't think it is in Rometta, could be in this area. There is also a railway, so basically it also commute to La Spezia, because now let me move my face. As we see, we have La Spezia, that is the main town. So, and probably there is a railway. So we are driving to Aulla, then from Aulla to Santo Stefano di Magra, then there is also Pontremoli, another town. Again, we are very close to Le Cinque Terre. So I see a kind of very good potential about this property. The only problem that I might see is that we are talking about a house that is on a main road. But I would go for it personally. Again, I'm close to Lerici, which is a very touristic destination. There is this area of Porto Venere beside La Spezia. So basically could be a lovely spot here also to commute to other lovely destinations around Fivizzano. We are close to Liguria region, we are also close to Emilia-Romagna region, we are close to the mountains. Here there are also mountains. So I'd say, I think here there is the motorway that is leading to Parma, if I'm not wrong. That should be the motorway that goes from anyway, I know there is a motorway that commutes La Spezia to Parma. Anyway, it's an interesting area. So I didn't want to show the house itself because simply the owner didn't want to disclose where the property is, and so I have to respect the privacy. But anyway, it's an interesting property. I can only say that we are in this area, Rometta, which is around 11 minutes driving from Fivizzano. So here is Fivizzano, and here there is Rometta. Again, we have towns around, so if we need services and amenities, they're on the not that far. We can say that they are on the doorstep. Okay, my friends, so I hope you have enjoyed this video about the properties for sale. You know, on this channel, I like mainly to show properties for sale. And if you like this content, please put like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it doesn't cost anything. And so I'll see you here on Italy A Place to Love YouTube channel to my next video. Bye for now. Bye.